near the top pretty much in every major offensive category, but it's kind of felt a little like this to me. What do you kind of make of where the offense is right now?
I think I don't think we're collectively, swinging the bats the way we were early. Sort of started in Colorado, I think. But yeah, it's one of those things where baseball hitting is definitely cyclical, and in total we're at the top or near the top, but the last 10 days it just hasn't been synced up, and we just haven't got those hits when we needed.
Are you guys a little too homer dependent, you think?
No, I don't think so. I think that we still lead the league in batting average, so I don't think so.
It's probably that some of the stars haven't really gotten going for you offensively. That's the rate. Well, a lot of these guys have had numbers below their career norms.
Yeah. I mean, it's still, obviously, it's a long season, as we all know. You'd like everyone to get off to a good start. But yeah, a lot of guys are not performing to their, back of the baseball card. So you just hope that the work and consistency of work will show benefits, and it'll balance out at some point.
Does this performance offensively feel similar to the one last night in which you felt like guys just were unable to execute in kind of key situations?
Yeah, we're just not getting a whole lot of opportunities. And then obviously with Alcantara, he's one of the best in the National League. And so those opportunities, certainly today, you would expect hard to come by. But yeah, situationally, we can be better.
I think when you guys are kind of at your best, you guys kind of really wear down the starting pitcher, right? It looks really laborious from like the opposing side, I think. How do you get, and I think you guys went through stretches like this last year. How do you get that to look like it is when it's good for you guys?
Well, I think, to be quite honest, these guys don't push their starters very much in this particular series. The other guy, Junk, went 4 innings, I think, and, you get Sandy out after 6, that's doing a job. And these guys in particular do a really good job of just kind of matching up as much as they can. And I think in this particular series, it wasn't about beating the starter. I thought we got to the starter as far as getting him out of the game. But yeah, the opportunities, I think in just kind of the overarching is there's just not as many opportunities as there were early in the season. And so then with that, you just got to be better at the other stuff, the little things, getting guys over, getting them in when you get opportunities to kind of build some type of momentum, as well as not hitting homers if you're not doing that.
Swings just being off, or is it sort of come down to, like we were talking about last night, guys just not having a plan up there?
I think it's a combo. I think, some guys in a particular situation, I don't think have a plan, a clear plan of what they're trying to accomplish. And in other senses, guys are just not kind of where they want to be mechanically. So I think and a lot of times it's a combo of both.
They showed it in flashes, but not collectively as a group as of yet. What kind of approach do you need to see change from the top of your order specifically?
Yeah, I just think right now, Freddie's not feeling good. He's not swinging well. I think Shohei's back. I think he's swinging the bat well. I think Will is, trying to find his way. He's still taking competitive at bats. I think Tucker's starting to find his way as far as putting the barrel on the ball. Teo's kind of finding his way. Andy's kind of cooled off a little bit. So Muntz has been great. I think just kind of in general, we're just not all, there's more guys that aren't going well right now that are.
You guys lost your final challenge when Alex called challenge to pitch there in the 6th inning. Did you have a strong feeling one way or the other about whether that was a good situation for him?
I think, it's hard to have one challenge left in the 4th inning or whatever it is, and you put yourself behind the 8 ball. And, if you're going to challenge, and it was a leverage-ish spot as far as the at-bat importance, but, you'd like to think you're going to get those right. And, obviously when you look back, it wasn't a good challenge.